Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. He has found the way through. Kimpembe deals with that comfortably. Soboslai does really well there. He is strong. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. Endo. Chiesa. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's in plenty of space here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gomez. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Marquinhos. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, easy pickings there. Diaz. Vitinha over to the left. And Mendes. Vitinha. And it's Marquinhos. Gravenberg, and it's Salah.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's being shifted off it. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Gakpo might just make this. Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Diaz.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Konate. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
That's good play from him. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
15 minutes till half-time. Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there, that was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, what a ball! And it's Salah. And here's Gakpo. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Diaz. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Diaz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Konate. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chiesa. And it's Salah. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Gravenberg. And here's Gakpo. Nice interception, well timed. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Chiesa. Gakpo. And he's cleared it back out.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Well, that's well spotted. Szoboszlai. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fabian Ruiz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared away. Vitinha! And they're back on the ball again. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha! Oh, that wasn't far away.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aims beyond the defence. Fabian Ruiz gets flagged offside. Chiesa. Paris Saint-Germain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Szoboszlai. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Can he get it through? Oh, great chance!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make...
He's had a shot! He's scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10. À sa place.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Barcola does well to get it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Nunez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gomez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Into the last quarter of an hour. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk. Szoboszlai. Oh, that is a nice touch. Vitinha, well read, and the danger is averted. Bradley. Mohamed Salah. And Konate. And here's Nunez. Bradley, looking for the run. Paris Saint-Germain could be danger here. Gonzalo Ramos might be danger. Great hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro 17. À leur place.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Le numéro 87. Le numéro 32.
João Neves.
Le numéro 14.
That is good alertness. No, again there's no... Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Gomez. Jones. Elliott. Spread it left. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Elliott.
Temps additionnel.
And here's Nunez. Mohamed Salah. Elliott. And Robertson. Gomez. Oh, good-looking ball. Passing nice and neat. Nicked it back promptly. And that's it. Paris Saint-Germain can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Gonzalo Ramos taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, it's not getting there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work.
And Antonio! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Alvarez. Somerville. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he spark a counter here? Souček. Somerville. And that could set him on his way. He's in here! Lucas Paqueta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Lookman with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lookman. Oh, that's well spotted. Atalanta, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Somerville. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Pasalic. West Ham do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kolasinac. Now it's Pasalic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bowen. That's a decent clearance. West Ham have their third corner. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Lucas Paqueta. And here's Antonio. Oh, well played. Pasalic. And it's Antonio. Now it's Bowen. West Ham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Lookman! Somerville gets it away. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And the shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Atalanta grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have...
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mavropanos. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Souček. And he's in on goal. Now the finish! Tries to get it clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lucas Paqueta. And Mavropanos. Somerville. No, that's been intercepted. Chance here to counter. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Cuadrado. Mavropanos. Somerville. Lucas Paqueta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, super ball. Pasalic! That is a crunching tackle. Wan-Bissaka. And he cuts out the supply. Lucas Paqueta. Could move up a gear here. Souček. Here's Lucas Paqueta. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Antonio. Somerville. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now this could be a chance. Atalanta can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Alvarez, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Cuadrado.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Souček. Retegi. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. Cuadrado. Decent hit! And it's hoisted clear. And he's surging through. Big chance! And he's there to get it away. Nice physical challenge. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now this could be it. And the shot! Goal! Atalanta! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Atalanta take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And Antonio! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that was vital. Totibo. Here's Kudus. Bowen. Ward-Prowse. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Antonio. Somerville. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Ward-Prowse very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 13.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Mavropanos. That has been cut short. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Scamacca.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now that's well seen too. To Ketelara.
Pretty robust defending.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Atalanta pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pinches it off him. Nicely spread. Now it's Kudus. Has a go! Now, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 16.
So here comes a substitution.
Lascia il campo per il numero 5.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And it's Ward-Prowse. And here's Antonio. Hits one! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Ha segnato all'8° minuto dei supplementari.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Scamacca. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Ketelada. Bowen. Oh, that's a key interception. Scalvini. And De Ketelada. And here's Scamacca. De Ketelada! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Carlos Soler. Now it's Ward-Prowse. Half-time, extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 42. Numero 19.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Il numero 3.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Now he's off and running. That is a great pick out. Too much on that, it's gone out. Retegi. That is good alertness.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bowen. That is a great ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Kolasinac getting this one clear. Now it's Bowen. Antonio. Bowen.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Carlos Soler. Knocks it out wide. Carlos Soler. Carlos Soler was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Scamacca. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Atalanta can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Atalanta, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully...
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. Bellingham. He's through here. Picked out brilliantly. There's the hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Calhanoglu. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Calhanoglu. And it's Damian. Now it's Barella. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a hit! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Zielinski. DiMarco. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zielinski. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. Chance! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zielinski. And it's Damian. Now it's Martinez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the perfect opportunity. Calhanoglu! Corner number 2 then. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. It's a loose touch, and the ball is anyone's. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. Martinez might just make this. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. And they're quick to get it back. Damian. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Barella. He's onside. Mkhitaryan. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco. Barella has created one goal already. Now that's well seen too. Rodrigo. Oh, red, nice interception. Mkhitaryan. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's only too happy to take that back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about...
He's one-on-one! Martinez! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And here's Mbappe. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And the shot! It's there! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
That's a good ball out wide, and they can counter here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Deftly away. And that is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Out of play for a goal kick. DiMarco. Zielinski. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. That's Mkhitaryan.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Çalhanoğlu concedes a free kick for that. And here's Vinicius Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, what a pass! And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their third corner. No way through, so back it comes. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mkhitaryan. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Damian. Barella. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. No, he wasn't going to let him past. DiMarco. Oh, easy pickings there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Has a go! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
El dorsal 10. Modric. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 16. Cambio de jugadores.
Modric charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that looks a decent ball. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Fratesi gets across and deals with it. Vinicius, he's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Dumfries. Now it's Correa. Dumfries. Correa. Aslani. Steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Correa. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the number on the board is 3. Well-timed, excellent interception. That is a great pick out. Just the keeper to beat! Great hit! And that is that. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening.